parading and town outside. Anyway, so Tesco, now, if you look carefully at Tesco, you'll see that they're firstly peddling alcohol. So if there are any alcoholics, there probably are here. Now, alcoholics don't get a good press, do they? People don't like alcoholics, except for Tesco. They love alcoholics because they give you lots of really cheap booze. For just £15, you can get yourself off your head with some Bacardi. Now, on the other side, they've got food bags here. Look. Help us feed people in need. Now, if Tesco really cared about feeding people in need, they wouldn't chuck away millions of pounds worth of food and stop you getting it using some ridiculous legal argument, would they? I don't think they care. No, what they want you to do is for you to donate the food, so you have to actually spend money to buy food for people while they chuck millions and billions of pounds worth of food away every day to make sure that their profits stay high. That's how much they care about poor people, Tesco. Of course they do, but they like to go, oh, look at that, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from everyone at Tesco. Well, let's see what special bargains they've got today. Special offers. For just £1, you can get some Schweppes lemonade. Now, let me just explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen. If any of the so-called offers in Tesco were special, they wouldn't need to tell you about it. Yeah, they wouldn't need to put a big sign saying special offers, would they? Because you can work it out yourself, right? That's why they say special offers, because they're not special at all. There's nothing special about getting a bottle of water which has been contaminated with various drugs like sugar, carbon dioxide, flavourings, right? It's been basically ruined and poisoned with various drugs, and they're charging you for £1 for poisoned sugared water, right? There's nothing special about that offer at all, I can assure you. Unless, of course, don't get me wrong, if for your dentist, it's very good. For your cardiologist, they're more than happy. Stick it down your gob. Your oncologist, more than happy. What else they got? Special offers. Oh, they've got Doritos at half price. And they've got, what else they got? Maltesers. That's what you need, a big bag of Maltesers. That should take the edge of your existential angst as we head towards more and more tyranny in this totally mad society in which we live. What other special offers are there? Oh, they've got crackers, look here. They've got...
What are you doing my hair, dude?
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon, I can turn it down a bit. It's like, just trying to start a revolution, is it? Turn it down a bit? Yeah, okay, darling. Remind me of my mum. Anyway, what have we got here? Hold on. We've got golden cream Holly Cube crackers, 12-pack of crackers for just £4. Yeah, that will sort you out, of course it will. And we got £5 Cadbury's Heroes. That's right, now in the old days a hero used to be someone like was really brave and rescued you from some terrible situation, but now apparently heroes are these little sort of sugary chocolate things, really unhealthy. And you can get a whole big box of them for £5, and there's nothing to stop you going home, buying them for someone else, and then going home like I would do.
And then I'll just start on it. No, do it. I'll start on it, and I'll put it on YouTube, and we'll make some money.
So this is what Tesco are doing, you see, ladies and gentlemen. This big multinational corporation. And every time you go into Tesco, basically what you're doing is supporting this type of thing. And have you ever noticed the people working in there and how, you know, what kind of life it is to work in a place like Tesco? Do you know what I mean? I love it. He just said, I love it when they do that. He said, I wasn't going to go in until I saw you. Now, that's where it's quite common when I do this type of thing, right? Get back at me by going into Tesco. Now, firstly, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be able to shut Tesco up for the rest of, you know, I'm not trying to make any difference. In fact, this is good for Tesco, it's good publicity, because all publicity is good publicity, and really I should charge them for this, but you know what, I don't think they give me any money. Oh look, you've got another parade. Ladies and gentlemen, the second parade in the Hemel Carnival. What have we got here? I quite like it though, it's quite sort of artistic. Anyway, so where are we? We are here in the heart of Hemel Hempstead. And really, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering what am I doing here? It's a question that my wife asks me and my psychotherapist asks me on a regular basis. But it's not an important question for you. It's an important question for me But the question I have for you is, what on earth are you doing here? So, start with you. You don't know? You ask yourself that every day. I know. Don't worry, you're in good company. Not many people know what they're doing here. What about you, sir? What are you doing here? You live right here? What about you? What are you doing here, sir?
I'm doing what you're doing here.
What's that?
What are you doing here?
Well, I asked first. Come on. What's that?
Buying my lunch. So
You're buying your lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what you're actually eating? Are you aware of what you're actually eating? Are you aware of the ingredients of what you're eating? Have you ever read what goes into a Tesco sandwich? If you do read it, you
Fucking
might get
nice
a little
stuff.
bit alarmed, and you probably won't even understand. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you eat things whose ingredients and the ingredients of the things you eat, you don't even know what they are, you really need to start thinking a bit more deeply about what you're doing. Animals don't eat things that aren't good for them. Do you understand? Humans, they'll eat any old rubbish. But if you look at a Tesco sandwich, you won't believe the list of ingredients. You won't understand half of them. Now, how can you go and buy things? You go into Tesco? Do you want anything? Yeah, could you get me some, an organic banana? Yeah, thanks very much. It's okay, darling. Feel free.
No, I'm going this way, mate.
You're going that way? Okay. No, you have to go this way, I'm afraid, today.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I told you to?
No, I don't.
No? You don't?
I bloody take
You can't just do what you want. You can't just do what you want. This is an authoritarian society. If somebody tells you what to do, you've got to do it.
No, I won't.
No?
No.
You're definitely going to go that way? Sure?
Yeah, definitely to get a bus.
Go get the bus.
Yeah.
All right, then. Go on, do it your own way, whatever.
Yeah. Any more questions?
What's that?
Any more questions?
Any more questions? Yeah, what's going on? Can you tell me what is really going on in the world? Can you explain?
I'll tell you what's going on. Get somebody down my back to fucking hell, mate.
What was that? Can someone translate that, please? Say that again? Hold on, I think you should tell everyone. Go on. Go on.
Get somebody down the back to fucking
I'll tell you, my mum's been embarrassing me like that for years. That's why I've ended up like doing this thing. Thanks, Mum, anyway, you're doing great. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, what was that, Brad? I'm not repeating what she said. I'll get in trouble, they'll arrest me for saying the F word. Oh, can't say that. Not people get like.
Anyway,
so what exactly are you doing here? That's what I want to know, is what's really going on and what are you doing here, sir? You're working, what do you do? You work in a magic court. That's interesting. Really? Oh. And why are you dressed all in black then? Why not? I'll tell you why not. Because actually I'm dressed mostly in black myself. Who am I to talk? Why not? Because basically by dressing all in black you are part of creating a rather sinister and intimidating environment for people who are unlucky enough to be mixed up with a very dark and, in my opinion, totally corrupt legal system. That's why you shouldn't be wearing. You should be wearing nice colours to make people feel a little bit happier, even though they've been unfortunate to be messed up with a rather dark and strange environment. What do you do there, do you mind well? You do mind, you're not going to tell me. Are you admin or are you actually work at the...
Do you know him?
Yeah. His name's Danny Shine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're a lawyer?
If you look up on the internet.
Not yet. He's not yet a lawyer. You know what they say about
well,
lawyers,
he's
ladies and
on
gentlemen?
YouTube,
99%
If you look at
of
Danny
lawyers
Shine,
give the other
you'll be able to
1%
put him
a
up.
bad name.
Oh,
He's not in
Now,
this
I
area that
personally
often,
think that's a
but he's
bit
quite
harsh.
famous.
I think it's about
What does he do?
99.9%. Oh, he's off now.
Yeah.
Back to the old den of iniquity, are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you there later.
He's not a big fan of Tesco.
Probably.
Yeah.
All the
You know, some police officer
I'm
come
hiding
along
my
and make
food
up
from
some law.
Tesco's.
Oh, no, let's get you down to the old magistrate's court, see if we can extort
You've got to have
some
enough
money out of
to do
you.
this.
Yeah.
He does it quite a
Like
lot.
we do the rest of the poor.
Alright. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber as well, so I thought
okay.
I'd film this, but...
Yeah, looking very bad. Something bad.
Well, if you look at Danny Shine,
people look here. What's going
I don't know
on
how many
in
followers he's
Hamilton?
got, but he's got a lot.
So, what's going on? Can you
I've
tell
only
me,
got like
sir?
500.
You've got a high-vis jacket on.
Right, his
Surely
is
must
in the
know.
thousands.
Yeah, I'll go with
Can
that.
you tell me what is really going on? Can you tell me? What's it? Can I tell you? No, that's why I asked you, isn't it? If I could tell you, I wouldn't have asked you. Anyway, so how are you people getting on in Tesco? Are you getting all those special offers, you lucky people? Every little helps. Every little helps the shareholders. Of course it does.
It doesn't like big
Do you
corporations.
know that one of the second most popular slogan in Tesco is helping you spend less every day, right? Now how does that work? How is it that they claim they're helping you spend less every day and yet they take £1 in £8 in this country? How does that work exactly? Do you know, can I have some help spending less money, people from Tesco? Can you help me? Yeah, come in here, of course. Come in here and you can get some lemonade for £1. You go again. You go again. And you're over it. You realise, ladies and gentlemen, what Tesco is. You think Tesco is a shop. But what Tesco actually is a behaviour modification centre. What is it? You go into Tesco and you will be exposing your beautiful, pristine mind. Everybody here was born with a clear, beautiful, pristine mind. Even these two here, I know it's difficult to believe. We're born with an innocent, pristine mind, with no beliefs, no ideas. And slowly and surely they got brainwashed and conditioned to think that going into Tesco is a perfectly safe thing to do. This lady even took her child into Tesco. But what she doesn't realise is every time you go into Tesco, you are being bombarded by neuro-linguistic programming. Did you know that, sir? Did you know that? Did you know that Tesco you will be bombarded with neuro-linguistic programming? Did you know? You did know? You didn't? You're going in anyway? No? Okay, good idea. Yes, you will be bombarded with neuro-linguistic programming. If you do not know what neuro-linguistic programming is, look it up on Google. Whatever search engine you look it up on. Hello, people from Lloyd. Did you come? I'm still waiting for an answer. Can you tell me where you get your money from? Oh, it's secret, is it? Secret. Yeah. I thought you might say that. No. I have to admit, to be honest with you, I do know where you get your money from. I know that you create it out of thin air on the back of people's loans. And then you kind of steal their houses. But I must say, congratulations to you. If I could get away with stealing millions of people's houses and put a really nice green front on the front of my office, I'd probably do the same, to be honest. So good on you. You look lovely in your suit. You know what I mean? You'd never think that these guys are involved in a massive fraud, would you? Look how nice they look. Very nice then. Ties, nicely done up, shoes done. Oh, look at that. These guys, the thing is, these guys don't even realise they're involved in a fraud. They think they're involved in a perfectly legitimate business. We're a bank, of course. And what could possibly be wrong with being a bank? Of course they are. Until, of course, you don't pay your mortgage that you guys lend us, right? Out of thin air, you create out of thin air. Basically, what you do, just to explain how your money works, you probably don't know this, boys, you should listen up, you should know what you're actually doing. Basically, it's the equivalent of I come into you, I say I want to borrow £1 million, you go around the back, you press a couple of buttons, oh, here's £1 million, now you have to pay me back £2 million, and if you lose your job or you get ill halfway through, I'm going to nick your ass. That's how it works, isn't it? Hello. Anyway, where were we? What else we got here in this godforsaken place? Utopia! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all been looking for Utopia, haven't you? Well, it's here in Hemel, Hampton. No one would ever believe that Utopia is in Hemel, Hampton. All ladies, £5. Can I have ladies, please? I've got £5. Can I get all the ladies for £5? This one lady.
All ladies, £5. Or just one.
At Utopia. My idea for Utopia is indeed all ladies for £5. Sounds quite good.
Oh, God.
Anybody want a lady? £5 at Utopia. I'd quite ask you at Utopia.